From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thiessen.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Coming to you from our studios right here at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park. I have Krissy Thiessen here with us today she's the president, of course, of the Farmers Market in the park.
Yeah.
And Krissy looking all nice with her Patagonia and then the patch on the side. Nice!
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, it may be, I don't know what it is today, 4 below, 3 below.
Terrible.
That's why we're inside doing this, not standing out on the Lake Street. But I saw you post the other day, you were talking about accepting vendors for the 2021, goodbye 20, 21 Farmers Market. And I just, before we go any further, I have to congratulate you because as rough as things started out last year, were people going to come? Could people come safely? And all the questions that went through everybody's mind. The farmers market was out there on Saturday mornings, and the weather was great.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine, I think.
But it mostly shined.
It was, I think, one day when you were in the preservation, we had a little rain.
Yeah, it sprinkled. It wasn't too bad.
Oh no,
there was no hurricane like the previous year.
No. It was a little bit of drops in the air. Yeah. But I really think that the farmers market gave a shot in the arm to the Iowa Great Lakes last year.
Yeah.
People came, and if they wanted to wear a mask, great. And if they didn't, they had their dogs and their kids. Mm-hmm. And it was like, we can do the Okoboji thing safely.
Yeah.
And they enjoyed it so much. So big tip of the hat to you guys. I know you're bored and everything, but so now we look forward to 21.
After last year, we can probably be flexible enough for about anything.
I think we have withstood.
Whatever comes, we'll be fine.
Locusts?
Knock on wood. Yeah.
Locusts, whatever. We're ready for it.
We can do whatever now.
But now you're accepting vendors for 21.
Yes. So we just opened it up Monday. The application process, you can go right on our website, click get involved, and there's the application. And we accept anybody that makes or grows their own items. That's a big one. I get a lot of requests for like 31 bags and products that are kind of I don't want to say pyramid scheme, but pyramid scheme stuff.
Right.
But we don't do that. You have to make it or grow it yourself, which I love about the market.
That's the beauty of it. That's the magic of it. That people have done something with their own hands, processing it. I think of the young man that had his floating mats out there that you roll up.
The high schooler. Little entrepreneur.
Coming up with these great ideas and that's the spirit that makes it a magical thing on Saturdays.
It is. That's one of my favorite parts of the market is I think it's a great platform for entrepreneurs because it's relatively risk-free environment to start a business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fairly inexpensive. You can make it back probably in one Saturday, the seasonal vendor fee, and you get immediate feedback. So there's value in paying for the season vendor spot by getting that space with all the foot traffic and the beauty of the area. And it's in the perfect spot, and we advertise and do things like this. But also the invaluable stuff I always tell people is you're going to get immediate feedback to your face. Mm-hmm. What they like about your product, what they don't like, if the price is too high, too low, and you can change it like that by the next week and up your sales. So that's something, if you're starting a business, that I think is just amazing to get.
Oh, sure. And if you mix it with a little bit of social media, and have a good online presence and get out there, and then you're live with literally thousands of eyes on a Saturday morning. Yeah. You're getting the best of both worlds where you're getting the virtual eyes and you're getting the ready hands-on eyes too.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to do all those extra things. There's not any of the extra bills. You do have to have liability insurance, which that's another thing that some people apply and wonder about that. But it's extra cushion for you. It's extra cushion for us. It's extra cushion for the park. It's usually relatively inexpensive as well. So, but it's just an extra thing that we require, and it actually shows us that you're serious. And it shows us that you're going to be professional. Yeah.
So have you had most of your from last year, your vendors get in touch with you?
Yeah, a lot of them have already. So we'll see I call my favorites. They're going to be, the little couple that sells produce that will heckle you if you just walk by and not say hi to them. And those kind of people, the people that have been there with us from the beginning, which I love that they come back. It warms my heart that they're successful and enjoying it.
Yeah.
So we have that, and then some new ones that I'm excited about too.
That's cool. They have new ones. How many years now? 3, 4?
This will be our third season.
This will be third. Okay, all right.
Last year doesn't really count. Like, I just want to be like, it was fine. It went okay, but I don't know that it was.
Could we call this 3.1 or something?
2.1.
2.1, okay.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
And, the other added benefit is, you get the great sponsors.
Yes.
And they help spread the word, too.
They do. They do spread the word. They use their platforms to show that they're supportive of the market, which maybe catches some eyes that we wouldn't normally get. Yep. And I like that, too. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people coming down, too, that are vendors that are worried about it being every Saturday in summer. And I know it's a big commitment, but we've got live music. Yeah. We've got a bar if you want. Just don't yell at anyone. We've got coffee, we've got food, we've got great produce. You can go grocery shopping while you're there. It's a great environment. You get to talk to a bunch of people, and it's just, you get to tell your story, which is fun. And people love putting a face and story to their product they're buying.
Yeah, isn't that the fun? As you would bring people up last year, and they'd just say a few words with me, and how'd you get this started? And fascinating to listen to people. Well, my dad did this, and I kind of thought I'd love, and somehow, they found their way of whether they're building something, growing produce, of making it their own little thing.
Yeah, it's really neat, and I think it's fun too, especially after this year. Especially, I don't know about you, but I've done a lot of online grocery shopping, and I miss grocery shopping. But this is like a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they blood, sweat, and tears into all of these things that these people have done. I mean, we say that on the farm because it's literal, but like, a lot of these people really put a lot into this and do put a lot of love into it on top of it, and it's really cool. It's really cool to watch them be successful, and it's really cool to watch local people support them.
It was fun for me to go home after we do a live shot down here, and I come home with some more produce, some pastry or whatever it was, and they couldn't wait to see what I had. I got from the farmer's market when I got home. So
Yes. So I love that we have our staples every week, the people that are our seasonal vendors, but I also really enjoy the day vendors, like the Aquamat guy, because there's something different every week then.
That's right.
Yeah, and I like that about the market. I mean, a lot of our vendors that are our staples or our diehard people that are there every week, they do add different things. I mean, obviously produce, especially as the season changes, but also, everybody else adds new things, and so it's never the same market, which I also really enjoy. Yeah,
it's something new every weekend to enjoy, and of course, like we were talking about with your sponsors and everything, and providing the live music, and it's not loud, you can't hear anything. It's great background. You can stand and listen, or just enjoy it as you walk around and look at the vendors.
Totally. Yeah. It just really sets the mood. I mean, we were saying in a normal year that everybody was happy when they came down there, and most people were happy last year. There were a couple hostile people, but that's 2020 for you.
There were just people unhappy about everything last year.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily us.
No.
It was just life in general.
You could have handed them a shiny $100 bill.
Still mad at you. Yeah. But for the most part, I mean, selling your product, you're gonna get just really pleasant people. It's the weekend. It's summer. It's Okoboji. Like, most people are very happy to be there.
Yes.
And so you're going to have really positive interactions.
Yep. I think we're going to be even happier this year.
I think so. I think we're going to be happy.
When do we get going? Is it
Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day
weekend. It's May 29th. It's the last weekend of May. So it's a little bit later this year, but just depending on how spring goes, it's not a bad thing for produce vendors.
Yeah.
Just give us a little extra time. let the sun do its magic. So.
Well, let's hope for a nice early spring.
Yes.
We have not had a bad winter.
No.
We're complaining about this cold snap right now, but I tell you what, December, January were not bad whatsoever.
No.
And February is a short one.
Yeah. I mean, we're almost halfway through already.
Yeah. So
summer will be here just right around the corner.
Well, now, if people are interested, Krissy, what do they got to do?
So there's two options. You can be a seasonal vendor or a day vendor. Either one have to apply and provide the liability insurance. So you can go to our website, farmersmarketinthepark.com, and then click Get Involved, and the application's right there. You can attach your insurance, attach any state licenses. Some food vendors and such need that.
Yeah.
It doesn't guarantee admission, which is another thing that we've kind of encountered in the past. They think if they apply that they're in.
Right.
But we're really picky, and we're picky for a reason, because we don't want repeat as you're walking down the street.
Right.
Also, we are really high on quality control, so if it's not a good product, it's not going to come down, just because we want the best. That's what our people expect now too when they come down.
Yeah, this is your show, and you want it to show as best it can, so people get the ultimate amount of enjoyment, and the vendors the ultimate amount of business as well. Yeah,
totally. And not that there can't be any competition. I think if we get bigger, we certainly could have maybe more competition there, but right now it feels like we just want to pick the best ones of the categories.
Do you have a number that you can top out at? I mean, Queens Court or Lake Street's only in the cul-de-sac.
Well, it all depends on COVID restrictions, Jeff.
I had to ask, didn't I?
Before we've talked about expanding and doing the green space, that was my original thought, was to just fill up green space. But now I'm kind of liking this niche, like cozy market we have going on. So I don't want to make it too big.
Yeah.
Because then you can't see everything.
That's right. Yeah. What's nice about it is that, I mean, there's a limited number, but shoot, it can. And you're talking to people. You're talking to the vendors. It can take you a long time to make that trip down Lake Street, around the cul-de-sac, and back up again.
Yeah. So we may, depending. I can't say a lot because I really don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not going to plan too far in advance. But we had the plan last year to go on both sides of the street, and I would like to do that. I think that would be an ideal number of vendors. I think that's a great way to fill Lake Street on a Saturday morning.
Well, traffic is blocked. You don't have to worry about that.
We have to make enough room for a car to go down, but we can fit on either side that way. So I'd like to do that, and then we'll see from there. Okay,
very good. Well, we're looking forward to it kicking off again this year, Krissy, and you guys do a great job. And
Thank you.
So the website again to
farmersmarketinthepark.com.
Very easy.
Yeah.
All right.
It is.
Okay. All right. Well, and how are things going at the farm? I mean,
it's pretty quiet.
Pretty quiet right now, but that won't be long either. You'll be growing your produce.
It is. Yeah. It's been kind of nice though. I mean, it's just a sprint all summer and spring and fall, and so we delivered up until the week of Christmas this year, but we're starting transplants in 2 weeks, so it's coming.
It's coming. It may not feel like it, but
it's coming.
The pleasures of warm weather are on their way,
yes.
and a lot of it's going to come through our farmers market at the park. And Krissy, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Krissy Thiessen here again from Farmers Market in the Park. We want to thank her for taking a few minutes with us, and hey, we thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast.
Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. The YMCA of the Okobojis is the Bedell Family YMCA, building strong families and strong communities.